Hello, I am officially just Nicole and welcome back to my channel. I have not made a video in a while, but I just want to come through and give a little update and just kind of like bouncing back off my last video. If you are new here, we do a whole lot of fashion. We talk faith, family, and food. So today I'm finally going to give y'all some fashion. If you are not following me on Instagram, I post so much of my fashion content there, but I am trying to bring it to YouTube and then eventually venture out to other avenues. But right now, Instagram is pretty much where you can find me. I am such a millennial, like I am just an Instagrammy girl, but I am really trying to expand my palette on social sites. So I'll put all of my information down below. So welcome back. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into it, kind of like picking up where we left off. So in my last video I talked about how, you know, pretty much when God gives you an idea or something that you're praying for, you basically want to be in alignment in it and prepare for that. So God did bless me with another shipment, and I was able to drop a new launch in my business, which is a shoes, accessories, and bags line. It is called Walk Official. I will link us below. Go ahead and get onto our site. So today I'm just pretty much doing like a little get ready with me. I'm gonna show y'all how I do my makeup. I'm going to create some content for my shoes. I took advantage of some Black Friday sales, so I just want to showcase some fashion on YouTube. So we are going to get started with my makeup. If you do not know me or do not know, I have been a makeup artist for the past 8 years, as well as a aesthetics educator. I have been teaching for the last 4 years. I'm just going to show you my makeup routine. I found just like getting back to some products that just work flawlessly. So it's going to be very basic, but very much bomb at the same time. So I always get started with brows. The girls are doing full faces and getting into brows. Honey, y'all are a beast, okay? I am a brows first girl. I got to have my brows on first. So this is me, like no makeup. So let's go ahead and get my bang out of the way, honey. Let's get her off to the side. This is me, honey, raw, unedited, but skin is still flawless, okay? Take care of your skin, drink your water. All right, so I'm gonna start off with brows. I'm just a pencil girly, so I don't have much brows. So I just basically create myself a brow. It is very basic, not super arch, but it puts something on my face, okay? So there's that. All right, so we got our brows on. So I am going to lock them in with some lash glue. Yes, honey, lash glue. Everybody else has like a brow gel or like something that they use, honey. I just go in with some lash glue just to kind of lock my brows in with a Q-tip, just to get me through the day, because I do have a bang, so they do like swipe up against my brows, and I just want to keep them locked in place to the best of my ability. No fancy hacks, honey, it just works, okay? And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other brow, and then brush it in. All right, so the next product I'm gonna go into is my old school, very much LA Pro concealer, and I'm gonna go in with her right under my brows. I still conceal under my brows, and I also use this concealer as a base for my eyeshadow. I guess I'm gonna do a little eyeshadow tonight. I'm gonna try a matte eye on me. I never do eyeshadow anymore on me, and tonight I just want to have fun. So I am just taking a flat concealer brush, and I am going to go in and conceal under my brows. And then bring that down all over my lid. I have my eyes based. In my at-home makeup brush set, I don't even have anything fancy in here, but I'm gonna use what I got to create a look. So let's go for it. Maybe I should have washed some brushes, but we're gonna get it done. We're not even gonna worry about it. So I'm actually gonna go into my favorite contour palette. I'm probably never gonna stop using this. So if you don't have it in your makeup kit, please get it. So this is the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. If you are OG, you got this palette, honey. I go get her every time in every color, and that's what we're gonna use to do some eyeshadow. And pack her onto the lid and just kind of see what we get. Like I said, I don't do eyeshadow on me anymore, and that is so crazy because I used to eat, honey, all the time on the eyeshadow. And eyeshadow looks are coming back, but I am, I guess, into a natural. And when I say natural, I mean natural colors like browns and things like that. So I'm just going to pack this on my outer eye and kind of blending it in. I'll do a lot of packing the whole way through. And yeah, I'm just going to pack that color in there. And then kind of buff it out a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing on both sides. I think I'll only be using 2 colors. Right into this into this eyeshadow palette by Smashbox. It is very old, I'm sure. And I'm just going to take me a lid brush, and I am dipping into that really light cream color, and I'm just going to pack that on my eyelid just to give a nice little pop of matte. And then I am going to go in with the wing liner and some lashes, and that should bring it together. Just 2 colors, nothing too crazy tonight, especially since I don't have like all of my brushes cleaned. I could have really got crazy, but today just something natural, something cute, feminine, and boss, just to elevate and accentuate my fashion look that I'm going to do with you guys today. Make me a wing liner, and I'm going to do the same thing on both sides. I love me a wing liner. Even still today, I don't get to do her much, but when I get a chance, I do like to add her to my looks. I feel like these days, I never really have time to like beat my face to the gods much anymore. So I just get away with a natural kind of look. And I'm gonna just do the same thing. Okay, so I went ahead and added my lashes off camera. If you don't know how to put on lashes, I just say that practice makes perfect. I probably didn't wear makeup for like the first lashes for like the first 3 years of my makeup career. I could put them on other people, but I could never put on myself. And then I figured it out. So practice makes perfect. Be patient with yourself, honey, and keep trying, and you will get it. I will say the biggest thing is you have to not be scared to touch your eye. And the best thing you can do is your entire eye area. Do it with the mirror that you can hold up close so you can actually see what you're doing. So boom, that's done. The next thing that I want to get into is the Milk of Mag. Yes, honey, we are priming with the Milk of Mag. I've been using this again. I used to use it in 2017 for like the past 2 months, and I've been loving it. And this was my holy grail, baby. But I ain't even been on her no more. My Milk of Mag, flawless application. So let's get into it. All right, so I like to get her on a wet sponge. This, and I like to put her on my face. Woo, she kind of chilly, and just kind of dab her in. I really like to focus in around my nose and mouth area because I've noticed that, you know, like I have smile lines in my makeup now these days, the wing ones, but yes. So I like to focus there and then around this area. And when I say, if you have a good matte primer, like, good for you guys, like great. But if you just want something that is going to totally work, like I can do my makeup at 7 o'clock in the morning and at 10:30 at night, my face will still be on flawless, okay? I'm going to show y'all how to do it. So, I'm loving the Milk of Mag these days. I am loving it so much. I know that ain't a mosquito. I know it ain't. So this is what it's giving. And mind you, so I don't have oily skin at all. I'm actually a drier skin girl. But I love the way like my makeup looks when I use the Milk of Mag and just how it stays all day. Like it is flawless. So next we're going to be going into my foundation. So I'm going to go in with the Fenty and the MAC. The Fenty because it is really warm. The MAC because it kind of cools off that warmness. But it is a very long wear makeup. I be thinking that my makeup routine be simple. Then I got to pulling out stuff like this. But yeah, I guess this is like what I be using. But I am not like a bougie girl when it comes to makeup. I'm just like what works. Like I don't have to follow like what's popular. But I guess I could say that my makeup collection has expanded a little bit. So that's ahead and conceal the top of my brows with my foundation. I always like to put my foundation on top. Even still, very old school, but honey, it just works, okay? It just works. And there's that. And then I'm just going to go in with a brush, and I will say, because this is a mattifying, the milk of the magnesia mattifies, you have to work in areas. So I'll kind of work in one space on my face as opposed to applying foundation all over and then trying to blend it all out. I just kind of work in one section at a time just to make sure I get complete coverage in that area. And then I kind of keep going all over. All right, so next we're going to go into concealers, and I use two. So first we're going to start off with my matte concealer, which I need to get another one. But this legit has lasted me like probably more than a year. Probably like, probably like a year and a half. Like, I ain't gonna lie, because you do not need a lot, but it is amazing. So I use this one, and then I also use another one by Smashbox, which is the Halo for highlighting. So let's go ahead and get the MAC first, and I literally need like a small pump like that, and that's probably too much actually. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get that onto my face. Right under the eyes. Nothing cute, honey. I have to conceal my entire under eye. Okay. All right, so the next step that I have been living for is my mist in the middle. So after I put on my concealer, I like to spray like a dewy mist or like a prep and set mister. So this one is by NYX. I actually need to get another one, but I've had this one for quite some time too. But this is called the Bear With Me. It is the Prime, Set, and Refresh. So this is good to use throughout today, but I love using it in the middle of my makeup application. I love this product from NYX. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend my concealer out. And this is just that first layer of matte concealer. I am using this very popular Real Technique brush. It is the best ever to blend out your concealer with. I love it. And I've used sponges, other brushes, puffers, but this is my favorite brush for my concealer. All right, and then next I'm gonna go in with that Halo, and I go in with a very little. This one is in the color L3 0N, so L30N. But I'm gonna go ahead and put some just like kind of right at the top, and you don't need a lot, but I just kind of put some right there. And I do kind of want to brighten up the middle of my face a little bit, and my chin as well as the forehead, but again, I just use very little. And then you could use your mister again. I'm literally gonna take this off before I go to sleep, so I'm not going nowhere. I'm just kind of doing my makeup for this video, but I did want to go ahead and incorporate just my makeup routine that I am loving right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out, just focusing on my inner corners under my eye, because I want to keep it nice and bright right through here. My Fashion Over Awards on the way. All right, so my next favorite part that I am loving I am loving the puffers. I've been using this one for probably about a year now, and I used to think it was like just a trendy thing, and I hate to follow trends, but when I say I love the way that this puffer sets and powders, I love the way that the puffer sets and powders. So if you see these anywhere, please get them. It is essential to your makeup. So as I've grown, I have noticed that you literally need 3, or I do, setting powders instead of 1. So first I'm going to start off with a brightening setting powder, and I'm not going to show what brand it is because it's literally not even available anywhere ever in the world, so it doesn't even matter. But this is kind of like a brightening setting powder, so this is just going to help to brighten the under eye a little bit. And I'm just going to go ahead and pack that in, and I'll explain all of the setting powders and why I use 3. And I'm gonna do that to both sides, pretty much everywhere that I put that concealer at. I want to. All right, so I have my first layer of setting powder on. So my next setting powder that I'm going to go into is what is going to lock your makeup in place. So I'm a makeup artist, so most people that want their makeup done, they want it to last all day. Some people even go 2 days. Call it whatever you want, whatever. They paying a certain price. They want it to last. You get what I'm saying? At least my clients do. And I appreciate that. So one setting powder that I've learned that will set and lock your makeup in place so it will not move anywhere is literally the CoverGirl Clean and Invisible. Now, I am the type of girl that has used the high-end products, right? When I got enough money, I would go and buy the Laura Mercier's. But for me personally, I do not like a soft set under my eyes. Once I set under my eyes, I do not want to go back in. So if you are a Laura Mercier girl, it's because you literally you know how to do your makeup, and you will have to reset under your eyes. I need a hard set. This is going to set that makeup in place, and it is not going to move. All right, so I am going to take this powder. So this one, it does come in colors as well. So this one is in the color 105. It is a lighter color, but it is still a translucent powder. So I'm going to take that and just set that right over my brightening powder. And this is literally going to lock my makeup in place. She's not going anywhere. I'm going to literally be able to go all day. If I have to reset my makeup, all I'm going to have to do is take my used puffer, don't add any more product, and just blot my face. And my face is literally going to last me. And I could say, I'll go as far as to say 16 hours. I was going to say 18, but I'll say 16. And test me in this, y'all. I don't have 18 hours. Like, I did my makeup, created content, went to work the next day with the same face, and literally came home and took it off, and face was still flawless. Test me out in this. Holla at your girl. All right, so while I have my powder on, I'm going to go into my contour. So I like to use a cream contour as well as a powder. So my first one is going to be my cream, which is my stick. I always prefer a stick for my cream contour. And this is by Fenty Beauty, and it is in the color Espresso. And I just pretty much am going to contour my cheeks. So I always say go from the top of the ear and make a diagonal. Or if you have really high cheekbones, I like to say create your contour to where you're literally hugging the highest point of your cheeks. So you want to pretty much just kind of curve the highest point of your cheeks, just kind of give them a hug. And then I also do my forehead. Even though my bang covers my forehead, I feel like if I don't do it, my makeup don't look right. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my nose. And then I also like to do my chin, because I feel like when I highlight my chin, it blows it out. So I want to bring it back in. Blend that contour out. Literally just blend it out. Blend it in. I like to just work in small circles. When I get on my cheeks, I kind of like to do a stippling motion to kind of blend that contour in. I always bring my contour up. I would rather brush it up than brush it down. When you do your contour, you're just putting the shadows back in the face. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I can feel myself coming alive, one step after another. I'm gonna go ahead and do my nose. Now you can get another brush, but I just squeeze my same brush usually if I'm in a rush. Next step is going to be my powder contour. This is pretty much going to set that cream contour in place, and I'm going back in with my Holy Grail Black Radiance palette, and I'm just going to basically powder those areas that I just had that cream contour. Forehead, just kind of like powder the other cheek, as well as my nose and chin area. I do like to come right up under the lip just to kind of close it in, and then just kind of powder her, get the product spread across evenly and flawlessly. All right, so for my under eye, I have been loving just not wearing any eyeliner underneath, because I always seem to get it on my contact lenses, and the one that I have is a waterproof one, so I feel like it always ruins my contact lenses. So I'm just going in with that same color that I put on top of my eye from that Black Radiance palette, and just smudging out my under eye, just keeping my under eye open and feminine and dainty. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite mascara. If you are a mascara girly, drop in the comments what is your favorite. My favorite so far, if it is not the MAC Stacks, because I love that one, it is definitely going to be the Telescopic by L'Oreal. Oh my gosh, I love this mascara. It makes a huge difference, especially on my top eyelashes, because I usually don't wear lashes at all. So I do see this one though really bring out. All right, so I will go ahead and use my wet liner that I use for my wing, just to kind of give me a little bit of liner underneath, just right at the top, just a little bit, just to kind of add some dimension. And then we'll leave it there. All right, so next we have let our setting powder sit. So I usually don't dust it off or anything. I just literally go in and press it in to my makeup. Just press it in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my third setting powder. All right, and then our third setting powder is literally for the purpose of adding color to my under eye. So this is the Juvia's Place in the color Kalahari. So it's kind of like a banana set, and I'm just going to get a little bit of her, and then I'm just going to press her in under my eye just to add me some of that yellow. And I'll let this sit while I add my blush, and then kind of bring my contour back into play. But I use her strictly for color. I still like a good yellow under eye. I know a lot of people are into like the peach and the pink. For me personally, I like that golden look still. I am still there, but I like me a good blush. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that set. I'm just bringing my contour back in, not adding no product, but just kind of bringing that shape back in after I added that extra powder. And then we're gonna get into, have not transitioned into like liquid blushes. It is just not my thing. So I'm going to use this blush palette by Revolution. It is like their lace palette. I've had this for forever, but it is amazing because it gives you that blush color and it also adds a little glow. I still like a little glow to my face, so just like a little highlight. But I'm going to just go into the top 2 shades, and then I'm going to just pack that on my cheeks, right above and into my contour. I usually say highlight on the highest points of your cheeks. If you need to know where they are, just smile. And then you want to blush there. And then after that, I'll also add a little leftovers to my nose. And then if I didn't have on eyeshadow, I would add some to my eyes with the residue from the brush. Next step, which is not necessary, but like I said, I do like a little glow on my face. And I'm only using this palette. It is a eyeshadow palette, but I'm going to go into this color right here. And I'm going to use this to like highlight like we used to do back in the day, just to give the face a little bit of shimmer. And I use a very little bit. I just want to kind of get that powder off. And then I'm just going to take my finger, and then I like to just highlight just right at the top, just a little bit, just to add like a little flicker when I am giving face. So not a lot, but I do still like a little bit, like not full straight out matte, but kind of like a little matte glow dew-ish. And I still do the bridge, and then right there at the tip, just right there, boom. Just a little glow. My next step that I'm going to get into is, again, I'm gonna go ahead and just press that powder in to my face. I'm not going to dust it out or anything, but I do want to bring my eyeshadow that I use under my eye back as soon as I find the brush. Where you at? Where you at? Oh my goodness, no. All right, so I did find a brush, and I'm just going to go back in and blend out my under eye. And then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and get into my setting spray, my first one anyway. So if you like a matte setting spray, baby, this one is not a joke, okay? And mind you, I am a drier girl on the skin side, so I need a little bit of something, honey. So this lasting Maybelline Fix, if you want a matte look, she is your girl, okay? Drugstore brand. If you have a great matte setting spray that you're already using, go ahead and continue to use that. But so I like to put her on, but she is definitely mattifying, and mind you, I'm already dry. So I go back in with this mist, and then we are going to get into lips. All right, so we are going to get into lips. So On the makeup side, honey, I am known for like my lips. Like haven't been given the combos like I used to when I used to really do like creative makeup and all of that. You won't see any of that stuff on my page anymore because I don't do makeup like that anymore, but I still love it. Maybe I'll get back into it one day, but I love me a good lip. Like when it comes to the lips, I don't play. Because you can have just some great skin and put on a lip and people will think you have a cool face if you got on some brows and maybe some mascara, honey. So I want to get all my makeup off my lips. And then I'm just going to get into how I create the perfect lip without the fillers. All right, so we are going to create like the perfect matte ombre lip, okay? So you need two colors, a brown according to your skin color. So I am brown, so I like to use a chocolate brown. You need like a burgundy, okay? So the brown that I am using is by Smashbox. It's actually a eyeliner, so it is waterproof. So this one is kind of like gonna last all day. Like this one is not gonna move. And I want to use that brown, get it on my lips, and I want to work it in a little bit. And it does not have to be perfect, but I do want it worked in a little bit just so it is faded and blended. All right, and next I'm going to go in with my burgundy, and I'm just going to kind of line inside but also like on top of that brown. And then I want you to pick your favorite matte liquid lipstick. So for me, I'm going to do the Smashbox. It is in a burgundy. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where you at? There she is. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her on. So this is my liquid lipstick. You need a liquid lip if you want long wear. And then work her in. So we have the burgundy on, but we don't want to stop there, although we could. So the next product that I'm going to go into, and I don't think you can find her anymore, but this is by Kat Von D. It is in the color Whiteout. So it is literally a white lipstick, or you can use a very light pink. And you want to just add some of that product right to the middle. So the goal or the key is with these is all it does is lighten the middle of whatever color you're already using. You have to work it in. You have to. All right, so the lip is giving, but I do want to define my lips just a little more. So I'm going to go in with a black liner very lightly, and I'm just going to outline my lips. Just to define them a little bit. Now, when you do your matte lip, mattifying lipsticks can be very drying. So when you go in with a cream to matte lipstick, it kind of adds moisture to the lips so your lips are not like cracking dry all night. And then you do want to dry them. And this is just a fun lip, but just keep in mind, you can ombre any lip. It can be burgundy, it can be red. You can just have to tone it up with just a lighter color. Right in the middle, work it in, take your time. But this is what we got today. All right, so this is the fun part. We calm down the bang yang. And honey, now let's go ahead and get dressed. Let's see what we got. Honey, when I sit down, this camera got me looking large and in charge, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put the dress on and the stockings and then we'll get into the shoes. We'll get into accessorizing the look. Let's do it. Let's get into this lip though, because it is straight up giving deliciousness. All right, let's get dressed. All right, so the task or number at hand is going to be this dress from Fashion Nova, and I'm going to pair her with some stockings as well as the see-through top because she has a little more bust than I would like to show, and I am just a little bit more curvier than I think this dress was called to, if that makes sense. But yes, let's put it on, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, so y'all, by the grace of God, we got into this dress, okay? Mind y'all, baby, this dress is a large. I meant to order an extra large, but I had to completely do this by accident. I think the Lord was trying to send me a sign, perhaps a salad, okay? So, anyways, beautiful dress, y'all. The quality is crazy good. We have some left in the front, but y'all, I don't know what kind of girls they make this for, but baby, you got one wrong move and baby, you can see your whole bottom. So, I will probably pair this with a trench coat, or just lose some weight, whichever one comes first, the trench coats or the clothes. I am trying to lose weight though, like I really am. But anyways, I had to put on this because this is just way too much. Like the whole world just, but anyways, it is like an amazing dress. Now let's accessorize it using some Walk Official. So I went ahead and put on some jewelry. So we just put on some silver. We put on some very elegant earrings because I wanted this to be a very elevated rhinestone look. And I went ahead and added these black frames and this necklace. None of this is on Walk. However, this is just like some stuff I had around. And then I just wanted to elevate the look. So I love glasses with all of my looks for some reason. I just feel like it just turns the look up a notch. It maximizes the entire thing, and that's what I try to do when I get dressed. So yeah, I just wear them because I really like my look full out, so I try to give full out. So the next thing I'm going to add is going to be this hat because I love a hat, and I love the Baker Boy cap. Now I don't own any RB hats, however I own a few of this style hat. Like I am a 90s girl. I love 90s style. I am a 90s baby. I'm just so blessed to have been a part of that era. And I'm so glad that it's coming back now. And I am just milking that cow. So I'm going to go ahead and add this black hat. And then I did go ahead and customize me a walk pin because I am a brand. So if I'm going to be getting dressed, I would like to be advertising myself. So this pin is not available right now. Let me know if y'all want one though, because we can definitely get it on a site. And then y'all want to get it while it's cheap because I'm on the come up, all right? And you can get this pin for $3, and then you're gonna be mad when I blow up and you gotta pay $3,000 for a pin. So anyways, I added this hat, and the walk pin kind of complements the rhinestones. And then we are going to get into the shoes and the bag. So the shoes that I'm going to pair with these today is a release that we did over the summer, and I'm just recycling it. So when I made my brand, I wanted to give you something that you could wear over and over and over and over and over again. So I love shoes, I love accessories, and I feel like they can always be your outfit. I am a analytical buyer, meaning that I analyze everything that I buy. So if I buy something, I want it to be worth it. So when you buy from me, I want you to be able to wear your products over and over again. So we are going to get this shoe on. It is a fringe, a lace-up shoe. It is a sandal, but if you wear stockings, it can definitely be a holiday look. So I'm going to go ahead and get these on, and then I will chat with you guys in just a second. All right, so this is the final look. These are the shoes, and this is the bag. You know, something light, something very cute, but something very effective. Definitely look like a high valued woman. But yeah, so I had so much fun with this look. Do we like it with the glasses, without? The shoes, I will say, you have to focus on tying yourself down into the shoe. That's any strappy shoe though. Any strappy shoe. If you're not used to strappy shoes, when you order this shoe, I will put a footnote in your box which just tells you how to effectively wear your shoe and get the maximum wear out of it. So when you purchase this shoe will be on sale, like I said, because this was a summer release. So if you are from my YouTube channel and you want to purchase these shoes or this bag, you can use the code YouTube10 and it'll go ahead and give you 10% off our already marked down price. Because again, this was a summer release. I just want to get rid of the rest of the overstock that we have. You can wear this over and over again. This is a different way to wear it. I also wore a look like this for my birthday, but it was totally different. I'll insert a picture for that one. So this is the look. Tell me what y'all think. Is it giving? Should we add the glasses back? Super cute. I feel super elegant. I feel super expensive. I feel super blessed. I feel super highly favored. I feel super classy, very demure, very mindful, very all of those things. So this is the look. I had a ton of fun. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and just subscribe to my channel. And yeah, we are gonna have a lot of fun here. Also follow me on Instagram as well as TikTok. And yeah, those are my only 2 social sites that I operate from right now. And you can definitely find me on Instagram though. I am an Instagram girly for sure. I love Instagram. I love Instagram. All right. Bye.